You have to think the way everybody else doesn't. Otherwise, you're just going to produce ordinary results. The world is full of ordinary people. Full of ordinary people. You know how they love to say, greatness is inside all of us. Yeah, you know what? It is true. Greatness is inside all of us. But for most individuals, that's where it stays.
I'm talking about every single day, the spirit, the disposition of being able to show up on the strength of our integrity and our character and bring everything we got into an environment. That doesn't mean we'll always be our best, but I'm talking about specifically being able to bring our best. Elite are considered the elite not because of their rise, the elite are considered the elite because of their response.
You've got to die as you are now. You've got to be willing to give up who you are now for what you can become. There's no place for it. In order to do something you've never done, you've got to be someone you've never been.
Those I can't catch a break guys, get them the away from me. I can't be around those guys. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't buy it. Because everybody has bad breaks.
Yeah.
I've had a shit ton of bad breaks. But you know what I did? I stayed up.
Yeah.
And I thought through it. And I figured out what the I did wrong. And then I went back. And I've had a bunch of shitty breaks. Everybody has. But you got to realize when you have the shitty breaks what that is. It's an opportunity for you to reassess, reboot, get better, figure out another way, find another way through. It's just little challenges.
You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. You have something special. You have talents and abilities in you that you don't even know.
I think if you can put others before yourselves, then if we do that, then you can find some happiness. At a minimum, you can leave the world in better condition than you found it. And if you can pull that off, I think if you can pull that off, then you can die with a clean conscience, and you can die with a smile on your face. And you can leave a smile on the face of the people you left behind.
The first one, this too shall pass. Whatever you encounter, whatever you go through. And I say this obviously referring to tough moments. Right? This too shall pass, right? Every storm has an expiration date. Every storm runs out of rain. This too shall pass.
The idea is that you have to walk through the entire world in order to get to the center. So you have to go everywhere and do everything to turn yourself on enough so that you can handle what's coming towards you. And you do that voluntarily. You open yourself up to the challenge. All you do if you shrink from life, the more you shrink, the smaller you get, unsurprisingly, right?
Sure, yeah.
And the more you move forward confidently and willing to take on the challenge and the potential danger, then the stronger you get.
You know why people aren't successful? Because they're afraid of success. Because what happens once you get to success? All the stuff you have to keep doing to stay there.
Will, that force unseen, the offspring of a deathless soul, can hew a way into any goal. Though walls of granite intervene, you will be what you will to be. Let failure find its false content.
And so therefore, as you look at yourself, you've got to have this vision of yourself beyond your circumstances. You've got to see yourself every day. I can do this. I can make this happen. I'm blessed and highly favored. Good things are supposed to happen to me. You've got to see yourself every day.
Day after day after day in the face of so much defeat, but to have the will and determination to keep going. Success is going from failure to failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm. The success is going from the failure to the failure to the failure and still being excited to show up.
Everyone in life has a situation at some point. You either become the victim or it catapults you. Every single individual.
Get it, you might be going through a storm, you might be going through a struggle, you might be going through a hard time, and I get it, it's valid. You might be going through something that's unfair. As I said before, the thing about the storms are gonna come. You know what I mean? And you gotta understand this, when storms come, you gotta allow the storm to do what the storm does. You gotta make sure your perspective is your power, not your prison. I get it, maybe your life may suck, somebody did you wrong, I get it. But what you gonna do about it? It's life. Bills are gonna keep coming, the time is gonna keep ticking, the globe is gonna keep spinning, people are gonna keep living, and you have to do something about it with your life.
Every hero you guys had was called an idiot, crazy, a loser. You must break society's status quo. Status quo is normality. It's alive but not living. It's death on a stick, guys. The belief of the individual can overcome thousands of followers. One person with a belief overrides thousands of people with just intent.